the shine is gone, just the road and the carrying on. No revelation in the dust, just the daily grind and the daily must. Wake up cold, earn the day, pack the bag and find a way. Nobody said it would feel like this, nobody said free men hit or miss. No day off from the choice you made, no pause button, no ready-made. Every morning the same damn ask, you still want this, now do the task. Freedom ain't free, you pay it every day. No discount on the price you weigh. No holiday from what you chose. Freedom ain't free, and everybody knows. Saw a man in a diner booth, young eyes full tank, that's the truth of 6 months back when I was him. Before the edges got less trim, wanted to say, kid, it costs more than the comfort that you lost, more than the job in the afternoon. It costs the easy every noon. No rescue from the open land, no soft return, no offered hands. The weight you picked up free and carry now indefinitely. Freedom ain't free, you pay it every day. No discount on the price you weigh. No holiday from what you chose. Freedom ain't free, and everybody knows. But here's the thing, I didn't expect. The price feels right, I don't object. Not because it doesn't hurt, because the hurt is clean, not dirt. Clean like coal, clean like wind, clean like starting, not like sin. I pay the price and call it mine. That's the difference, that's the line. Freedom ain't free, you pay it every day. No discount on the price you weigh. No holiday from what you chose. Freedom ain't free, and everybody knows. Freedom ain't free, but it's mine, here it goes. Pay it again tomorrow, same price. Phone's been dead for 40 days. No missed calls, no name, no gaze. Nobody wondering where I am, nobody tracking down my plan. Used to call that liberation, now it feels like amputation. Not regret, just the honest weight of a door I locked from inside. Late, the cost of alone is the one I own. No one to blame, no seed unsown. I chose the silence, chose the road. The cost of alone is my load. Right beside a family of 4 kids, loud, dead, tired, mom wanting more. Ordinary Tuesday noise, I sat and listened to their voices. Not jealous, something quieter, a kind of hunger, something bitter. Not for the cage, just for the sound of someone knowing you're around. The cost of alone is the one I own. No one to blame, no seed cold sweat, worst 3 days I've had yet. Nobody knew, nobody came. Wrote it out, came back the same. That's the price with no fine print. When it breaks, you're the whole unit. No backup, no second shift. Just you in the dark and the will to live. No signal, no town, no easy end. Sat and waited, habit, that's all. Old reflex from the days of the call. Nobody came, now it turned to 2. Then it clicked, crystal and true. This is the deal I signed in for. No one's coming, stop the pull. No cavalry, no safety rope, no borrowed time, no handed hope. Just the tools and what I know. Fix it, move on, don't, let's go. No one's coming, that's the truth and the gift. No net below, no rescue left. Stand on that or fall right through. No one's coming, that means you. That means you. Fixed it in an hour, hands black, filthy tired, didn't look back. Something hardened in that ditch, not brought something past the pitch of needing to be seen to stand, needing no one else's hand. The job got done because it had to. That's the man the road remade you. Witness to the thing you do, no record kept, no credit due. Just the fact of what you built, standing, running, no doubt. No one's coming, that's the truth and the gift. No net below, no rescue left. Stand on that or fall right through. No one's coming, that means you. Night came clean after the fix. Stars out hard, no city mix. Felt the weight of what I'd learned. Not given, not found, earned. The man who waits gets what waits give. The man who moved gets how to live. No one's coming, I stop the wait. That's the turn, that's the gate. No one's coming, that's the truth and the gift. No net below, no rescue left. Stand went flat. Nothing road top prepares for that. Stood outside the gas stop wall, sun still bright. Didn't make sense at all. The kind of news that resets the frame. Nothing after looks the same. Some things break when you choose to leave. No repair, no road, no reprieve. What I couldn't keep, I couldn't keep. Some things break, some cuts go deep. Some cuts go deep. Drove 4 hours before I stopped. Empty lot, engine off, then dropped. Sat and felt it, didn't fight. Just let the dark do what dark does right. Thought about the last time we spoke, the things unsaid before I broke away from everything that held, including this, including what fell. Some things break when you choose to leave. No repair, no road, no reprieve. What I couldn't keep, I couldn't keep. Some things break, some cuts go deep. Changed, just the same grief in a smaller range. Set it to the dark instead. Said the things I never said. Road didn't answer, road don't grieve. Road just waits for you to leave. Or stay or break or carry through. That part's always been on you. I'd have stayed if staying fixed it. I'd have gone back if it mattered. But some doors close while you're driving, and you find out when they shatter. Some things break when you choose to leave. No repair, no road, no reprieve. What I couldn't keep, I couldn't keep. Some things break, some cuts go deep. You carry in your sleep. The job, the least, the things undone. The woman who deserved a man who stayed and held and had a plan. The friend I left without a word. The cause I didn't make unheard. The father's last 2 years of health, I traded all of it for self. Not asking for a lighter bill, not looking for an easier hill. Just standing with the full receipt, eyes open on my feet. I paid it full, don't ask me twice. I know the cost, I know the price. No refund on the life I chose. I paid in full, everybody knows. Some nights it sits heavy and still. Some nights the cold doesn't fill the space where warm would have been right. If I'd made a different night, I don't pretend it didn't cost. I don't pretend I didn't lose. I just don't crumble at the bill. I paid it, pay it, always will. No victim in the choice I made. No debt, I didn't knowingly trade. The price was printed, I could read. I signed it, that was always me. I paid it full, don't ask me twice. I know the cost, I that I count to 10. Not because I don't know the cost, not because I've forgotten what I lost. Because the honest answer's hard, yes, with every scar and every shot. Not because it didn't break me some, because of who I am. When it's done, I paid in full. Don't ask me twice. I know the cost, I know the price. No refund on the life I chose. I paid in full. Everybody knows I paid in full, and I pay it twice, 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 twice. Year out, I do the count at night. What I gained and what took flight. Can't say I lost, can't say I won. Just a man beneath the sun who made a move and lived it through, and still can't tell you if it's true that all of it was worth the wait. That question lives without a date. Was it worth it? I still don't know. Some days yes, some days the cold says no. No clean answer, no voting due. Was it worth it? I'm still going through. Met a man who never left his town. Said he'd always wanted to break out. Now he's 60 window afternoon. Said he'd do it maybe soon. I looked at him and felt the split. The cost of going, cost of sin. Neither one of us got out clean. Just two different kinds of in between. Was it worth it? I still don't know. Some days yes, some days the cold says no. No clean answer, no voting due. Was it worth it? I'm still going through. Maybe worth it isn't the right frame. Maybe cost and gain aren't the same as what a life is supposed to be. Maybe the question isn't worth but free. Free enough to ask it straight. Free enough to hold the weight of not knowing and still drive on. That might be worth. That might be enough. Was it worth it? I still don't know. Some days yes, some days the cold says no. No clean answer, no voting due. Was it worth it? I'm still going through. Was it worth it? I'm still here, that's true. 6 months with the wrong demand, asking questions and can't answer send. Was it right? Was it worth? Was it true? All the while the road just cut through. The question was the cage I built after leaving the first one. Guilt dressed as reason, doubt as thought. Same old trap, different slide. Drop the verdict, drop the case, stop the trial, leave the space. The question isn't worth or not. The question is what now, what's good? The question changes, so do I. No more verdict, no more why. What now, what next? What's in my hand? The question changes. That's the plan. Stopped one morning on a ridge between a valley and a ridge. Two roads both going somewhere new. Neither one the one I knew. Didn't ask which one was right. Didn't wait for cleaner lights. Just pick the one that felt like forward. That was it, that was the order. No philosophy, no grand design, no compass reading, no bottom line. Just a move and what it makes. That's the only question worth its stakes. The question changes, so do I. No more verdict, no more why. What now, what next? What's in my hand? The question changes. That's the plan. Man of words would wait for signs, count the cost and careful lines. Man I am just reads the road, picks the weight and takes the load. Not reckless, something past that state. Not fearless, something past the gate of needing to be sure before just open moving. That's the core. I stopped asking if I chose right, started asking what I'd build. Same road, different headlights. Same man, except he's real. The question changes, so do I. No more verdict, no more why. What now, what next? What's in my hand? The question changes. That's the plan. The question changes. And I move, I can't. Built from scratch and it holds its mind. blend dry when sun going down. Shook her hand and signed a page. First roots I've put down at this stage. Not permanent, maybe not long, but mine and that matters and strong. Woke up first, light tools on ground. First day building, first real sound. Built from scratch, no blueprint, no loan, no inherited ground, no hand in stone. Every board and nail, my own design. Built from scratch, and it holds its mind. And it holds its mind. Hands went roaring the first week out. Blisters up, no room for doubt. Nobody checking if it's straight. Just the level in the morning rain. Made mistakes, tore it down, rebuilt. No shame in that, no borrowed guilt. The second version stood more true. That's what doing it yourself will do. Built from scratch, no blueprint, no law, no inherited ground, no hand in stone. Every board and nail, my own design. Built from scratch, and it holds its mind. Second week, something stood that wasn't weak. Not grand for walls, a roof, a door. Nothing extra, nothing more. But when I stood inside that frame, something settled hard to name. Not a rival, more like proof that a man can build his own damn roof. Built from scratch, no blueprint, no law, no inherited ground, no hand in stone. Every board and nail, my own design. Built from scratch, and it it's mine. Built from scratch, from the first damn line. Nothing here came in a gift. No lucky break, no easy lift. Every mile paid with time and skin. Every lesson paid again. The callous on the working hand. The scar from wire, the burnt land. The nights that didn't make it clear. All of it built what's standing here. Not the man who asked for ease. Not the man who aimed to please. Just the man who stayed the course. Every step at its full cost. Hard won, the only kind that lasts. Not borrowed shine, not borrowed past. What I carry it up. Hard won, full weight, full cup. See men get it handed clean. Smooth road, soft start, the in-between. Watched it slip, no grip, no hold. Easy come and easy cold. What you fight for, that stays set. Deep in the bone, deep in the gut. Can't be taken, can't be spun. Hard one, hold soft ones done. every bit. No parade, no speech about the choice I made. Just the morning and the work, no audience for what I earn. The loud ones need the crowd to hold the proof they're worth what they've been told. I stopped needing that a long time back, somewhere on a nameless track. Not cold, not hard, not closed, just done with noise that cost. The quietest men I've ever met were the ones who paid the most. The strong move quiet, they don't need the noise. No crowd, no clap, no borrowed voice. The work speaks or nothing does. The strong move quiet, always was. Outside of town, just out loud trying to be found. Reminded me of someone close, the version that needed it most. Didn't say a word to him, just nodded, paid, drove to the rim of the next ridge. Let him be, he'll find his quiet, or he won't, will say. The strong move quiet, they don't need the noise. No crowd, no clap, no borrowed voice. The work speaks or nothing does. The strong move quiet, always was. By now I barely check the mirror. The past gets quieter, future clearer. Not destination, just direction. Not perfection, just correction. Course by course, mile by mile. No drama in the forward file. Just the man and what he does. Quiet, certain because the strong move quiet, they don't need the noise. No crowd, no clap, no borrowed voice. The work speaks or nothing does. The strong move quiet, we always did, we always does. The strong move quiet, and the strong move on. Your bag, eyes lit, jaw set, ready to drag yourself out of the life you've outgrown. I know that look, I wore it, I've shown every sign you're showing right now. The itch, the talk you out of it, that's not mine. But let me tell you what's on the other side of the line. Not the open road or the magazine spread, not the freedom shot, not the thing you read. Something harder, something more true, something that will make or break you. Tell the young ones the road is real, not the dream, the asphalt, the deal, the cold, the cost, the nights alone. Tell the young ones before they go. Cost you more than you think it will, more than the job and the monthly bill, more than the comfort and the familiar name. It will cost the parts of you that came with the package deal of staying put, the ease of the known, the warm, the good. Not saying don't, I'm saying no. Know what you're trading before you go. Know the price before you sign. Know the darkness in the design. Know that no one's coming when you fall. Know it, then decide. That's all. Tell the young ones the road is real, not the dream, the asphalt, the deal, the cold, the cost, the nights alone. Tell the young ones before they go. And if you know all that and still feel the pull, feel the will, feel it stronger than the fear, then go now, get out of here. Because the ones who go with open eyes pay the price but claim the prize, not of arrival, of becoming. Tell the young ones, keep them running. Keep them running. Tell the young ones the road is real, not the dream, the asphalt, the deal, the cold, the cost, the nights alone. Tell the young ones before they go. Tell the young ones and then let them go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Freedom looks like a four-wall shack, roof that holds and nothing lack. Coffee hot at the break of day, no alarm, just a light that says time to move. And I decide how far, how fast, how wide. No permission slip, no checking call, just the morning, that's all. This is what freedom looks like now, not the myth, the when and the how. Not the poster, not the open road dream. This is what freedom looks like. Clean. Hey. Yeah. Freedom looks like work I chose, not the grind that somebody knows better than me. Not that kind, the kind that came from my own mind. Hands in dirt or hands in steel, either way the choice is real. Nobody owns the hours I keep. That's the freedom, that's the sleep. This is what freedom looks like now, not the myth, the when and the how. Not the poster, not the open road dream. This is what freedom looks like. like a quiet night. No performance, no appetite for being seen or being known. Just the fire and the dark and the bone of who I am when no one's there. Same man, consistent, fair to himself, that's the hardest one. Freedom looks like that, that's the one. This is what freedom looks like, clean. This is what freedom looks like. Mind free. Oh. Now what I pictured better. Not what I pictured better. Men, all with fire, all with wind. Some left loud, some left clean, some just vanished in between. One by one the road gave back what they couldn't carry on the track. No shame in that, the road is honest. It takes what's borrowed, keeps what's promised. Not the fastest, not the loud, not the ones who drew the crowd, just the ones who wouldn't quit, who sat with it, who dealt with it. The last one standing paid the full price. No discount, no reprieve, no dice. We carried what the others dropped. The last one standing never stopped. But some of us had no return. The bridge was ash before the burn of doubt could bring us back around. We were gone before we found. Not chosen, just the ones who stayed when every reason said afraid. When every comfort said go home, we stayed, we moved, we held our own. The last one standing paid the full price. No discount, no reprieve, no dice. We carried what the others dropped. The last one standing never stopped. Kind, the ones who couldn't leave behind the version of themselves they saw when everything was stripped to raw. That man was worth the miles and cost. With everything we thought we lost, we didn't win, we just held on, till holding on became the song. We don't talk about it much, last one standing. Oh, the touch of what it costs to make it clear. The last one standing, pay the full price. No discount, no reprieve, no dice. We carried what the others dropped. The last one standing never stopped. Too long, not because it was right, because it was worn into the shape of my hand. The way old tools understand the grip before the work begins, before the question, before the winds held it past its time. I know tonight I'm letting go, let it go clean. No tear, no scene, no ceremony, no in between. Set it down like a finished page, let it go clean. Turn the page, turn the page. Not the road that took at me, I held what I had no right to keep. Not a person, more a state, the man I was before the gate of the first mile, first cold night. That version I kept in my ride, pocket like a photograph. Time to fold it, time to pass. Let it go clean, no tear, no scene, no ceremony, no in between. Set it down like a finished page, let it go clean. Turn the page, turn the page. Stood outside at the end of day, held it one last time. Then no way, not thrown, just opened up the hand. Let the wind take what the wind has planned. Watched it go without a word, no eulogy, no last referred. Feeling just the open palm, and after something close to calm. Let it go clean, no tear, no scene, no ceremony, no in between. Set it down like a finished page, let it go clean. Let it go clean. same sky, same horn of the highway cutting through the flat. Different man inside the hat. A year ago I left because I had to. Couldn't breathe the air that had me. Now I leave because I know the cost. And choosing nothing's lost. Not the flight, the forward choice. Not the silence, the found voice. Not the running, the return to the only life I earn. I take the road again. This time I know why. Not the ache, the open sky. Not the escape, the chosen mile. I take the road again. That's my style. Miles of nothing, I know them now. Know the cold, know the when and how. Know the bottom mile by name. Know the ghost towns, know the flame of the engine at 4 in the dark. Know the cost of the first spark of leaving and the cost of stay. I choose the road every day. Not naive, I've seen the bill. Not fearless, I felt the chill. Not certain, I've held the doubt, but I know what I'm about. I take the road again. This time I know why. Not the ache, the open sky. Not the escape, the chosen mile. I take the road again. That's my style. First song I was running clean from everything the walls had been. The last song I am something else. A man who chose himself. Not the hero, not the saint. Not the outlaw in the pain. Just a man who paid the price and takes the road and pays it twice. I take the road again. This time I know why. Not the ache, the open sky. Not the escape, the chosen mile. I take the road again. That's my style. I take the road again. I know the price. I take the road again, and it feels right. Miles of nothing, and it feels like